Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Shapiku, and welcome to this week's challenge. Today, I want to talk to you about climbing some hills. Last week, I talked about the adversity that's surrounding your life, and I challenged you to plant a seed of advantage, to learn something during this time at home that you might not normally be able to learn at school. What did you plant? Are you enjoying it? Well, I have a secret to tell you. You might not really like it, but everything worthwhile is uphill. So the seed that you planted, if it's worthwhile enough, it's going to be kind of difficult for you to learn. And you're going to have to climb some pretty steep slopes in order to learn it. Yeah, think about it. Think about the last time your little brother or sister wanted you to play one of their games with you. And you played that game, and at first it was fun because you were playing with your brother or sister, but then after a while it wasn't very challenging because it was meant for somebody who was younger, and you lost interest in it. But then when you played a game that was more to your grade level, it was more interesting, and so it was challenging, and it was more fun. Well, that's kind of the way the seed of advantage works. You've got to plant a seed that's going to be challenging enough for you to climb some of those slopes. Well, I'm outside today because I want to introduce you to my tree. This is my fig tree. And I know right now it doesn't look like much, but let me tell you its story. My fig tree didn't start here in my backyard. My fig tree actually started its life out front. I don't know how it got there. I don't know if it was the wind. I don't know if it was a bird. Somehow a seed or whatever it takes for a fig tree to start its life got planted right outside, right beside the wall of my house. And it was a terrible place. It grew there for 2 years. And it was growing up underneath an eave. It didn't have anywhere to go. So my husband and I decided that we were going to dig it up and try to plant it in the backyard. This poor fig tree. When I was started to dig it, I realized that the roots were right over one of the sprinkler lines. And so in order to get it out, I had to cut off its main root structure. That's how it was getting all of its nutrients and its water to survive. This poor tree lost the main thing that was keeping it growing. Well, this tree has a seed of advantage. It has me. And I decided that I was going to plant it anyways and see what we could do. So I put nourishment in the soil. I planted it in a nice place where it had lots of room to grow. And the fabulous thing is that right now, because I'm at home working, I have all the time to come out here to occasionally check on it. If I was at work, I might have gotten so busy I might have forgotten about it and it could have died. But right now I'm here so I can take care of it. Well, don't laugh at me too hard, because one of the ways that I come out here and I take care of this tree is I come out and I talk to it. I look at it. I look at the things. How are the leaves doing? Oh, are some of them dying? But look at the new growth. Look at that. And then I tell it how proud I am of it. I acknowledge how hard it's working to survive. And I let it know that I believe in it. This tree has a really, really steep slope to climb in order to survive. But if it does survive, how glorious is it going to be? Because its reward is life. So my challenge to you this week is to go back and to look at your seeds. Look to see what you're growing. Is it challenging enough for you? Is that slope steep enough to keep you engaged in it? Is it going to be worth learning? And how's it going to feel when you reach the top of that hill? Is it going to be glorious? I am wishing you a week full of lots of learning, fabulous hills to climb, and wonderful growth. Keep moving forward. I believe in you.